Hey guys, a big shout out to Kathleen Feely from the United States for sponsoring this episode. You're a legend, mate. If you want to be a legend, click the link below and find out how. Hey guys, Brent Mail here. People call me the Mailman. I'm a pro photographer traveling around Australia on my little postie bike, finding interesting people who are passionate about what they're doing and telling their stories through my lens. So buckle up and join me on my postie adventures into the unknown. On the previous episodes of Mailman's Postie Adventures, I test out my equipment in the sand and in the bush, introduce you to my good friend Harlan, and have a blast. Deal with the flat tire on my postie bike, meet Frank on his boat Imagine, and battle all sorts of audio problems during the interview. But I learned some valuable lessons. Go really deep and find out what's in his heart. We have a true adventure over to Fingal Island and up the lighthouse, and Frank surprises us with something really cool. I go out to sea on Imagine, photograph Frank, and give away some great tips on portrait photography. We go sailing again on a sunny day. I get some amazing aerial footage, but almost crash my drone into the ocean. I try surfing a dangerous break, deal with the 3-meter tiger shark, and get crunched on my last wave. Feeling a little flat right now. Frustrated actually. And I think it's something us creative people have sometimes, or we get sometimes, when you're getting close to finishing a project that you've been working on for a long time. You put in everything you've got, well I have for the last 3 weeks, into this project with Frank and Imagine, and the vlogging, my story along the way, and I'm just don't know if I'm happy with the footage I've got and with the story I'm telling. Am I telling it in an honest, deep way? I don't know, I'm having doubts whether it's going to be good enough for what I want, whether maybe it's just that my standards are too high. I suppose us creative people get this all the time, you know, like, do we want to put this out there in the world? Is it a good reflection, an honest reflection of who we are and the way we see things? I guess we're never quite happy with the end result. And that's the struggle that I'm facing right now. I put everything I've got into this mini documentary, into this postie adventure. But is it enough? Is it good enough? Yeah, today's a bit of a struggle. And after getting injured in the surf, breaking my fin off on my arm, the back of my arm, my son, who's a teenager, 18, he just turned 18, he's come back and we're clashing a bit. It's tough. Took him to a movie yesterday, really good movie, 1917. And I wanted to see it with him. I'd seen it once and I really thought he'd like it, and I took him to a movie and I think he liked it. But there was no thank you dad, no, nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes appreciation is something we want, but I don't know, just a little bit would be nice every now and again, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to try and change my energy for the interview with Frank this evening. I want to be on point, go deep, ask the right questions, make sure I'm a good interviewer, which I'm still learning, and I'm not great. So I've got to go change my energy, and how I do that is like where I am now in nature. I've got to get into nature, maybe go get in the water again, maybe go to my favorite spot and go swim again, even though I've surfed and it was fun until I got hurt. and broke my fin, which I need to replace. Are you creative? Do you ever feel the frustration near the end of a project? Does the frustration become more the harder you push and the more high standards you put on yourself? Listen to the cicadas. They've just started. Sorry about the audio. And that's another thing I've been working on, the audio and this little Osmo that I've got now. It's not great, but it's very convenient to grab this thing and just go out there. A lot of technical things I've been sorting out. Anyway, I've got to go change my state. It's up to me to change my state, and I need to get into nature, into water. A little meditating, a little breathing. I know what I need. Oh, that's a little out of control. Just what I needed. Some dirt biking with my little postie bike in the soft sand. So much fun. Okay, time for a swim. I love riding through the bush like this. No one around. I can't really go too fast on my postie bike, but it's enjoyable. Feeling so much better after that ride through the soft sand. But I've worked up a little bit of a sweat. It's a hot day. It's about 30 degrees Celsius and about 80% humidity because of the rain we had last week. It's time for a beautiful swim. That's what I love about this place. It's not far from home, but you feel like you're totally in the wild, in the wilderness. And normally there's no one around. And that's how I like to swim, when there's no one around, because it's so peaceful, beautiful, in the wild, a little bit dangerous maybe. I suppose us men, us guys, we need that little bit of danger to keep us alive, make us feel alive. Nothing like Africa though, where you got predators that will actually hunt and eat you. In Australia there's nothing really that will eat you, or at least around here. There are crocodiles up north, but nothing here. Well, there's sharks. Sharks will eat you. That's about the only thing